Welcome to Sunday Night Small Talk. I'm Hegemony, and today we'll be talking about some upcoming updates for mods and the base game. We have an update to the Shaggy mod, an update to the Walten Files mod, and at last an update to the base game releasing on Pico Day. Some really exciting stuff.
So, taking a look at what's going on, it seems that we have some updates in the works. Three main ones that we see, specifically, two that we've talked about on this channel, and it seems to be quite exciting. So, what do we have first?
I don't know if I'm tripping, but I swear Senor Perez himself said that this was supposed to be the final update to the Shaggy mod, and yet this guy's dropping a clip saying that there's some sort of Super Shaggy coming out soon.
Yeah, I saw.
Like,
Yo, my boy going Super Saiyan.
I mean, I thought this was supposed to be I thought like the last update was supposed to be the end. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that he said that it was the end, but now we're getting another update to it, which, I mean, I don't really mind, but at this point is it like too much? Because I feel like when Shaggy got its update with all that other stuff with Zephyrus, it didn't really last all that long. I mean, it had a lot of hype somewhat, but then it kind of like died like instantly. I don't know if he's trying to revive it or he just really likes it, even though he said he would stop. Again, not 100% confirmed on that, but I'm pretty sure I saw that. So I'm not too sure how I feel about this. I mean, it's exciting kind of, but at the same time, is it too much at this point?
In my case, I see what you mean in the fact that he said he'd be done with it, but for the fact that he had released like remixes of like, I can't remember what they were, but I just remember he released a couple of songs where it was like two Shaggy singing together and stuff like that, just as like some songs to listen to, and he did some meme songs as well and stuff like that, like, you know, Big Shot and all the other ones, and seeing that kind of tells me that he's not fully done with it, that he's still up for experimenting with everything to do with Shaggy. So seeing this new update is kind of like, I'm not surprised, but at the same time I do agree on the fact that, yeah, there's this new update coming out. I thought he was done with it. Like, I thought he was just fucking around with it a little bit, just making meme songs, making remixes, and then he pulls this, and I'm like, oh, all right then. But the thing is like, I think that there's going to be like an entire new part for it, because it seems that there's going to be a new chapter to this story, or it's going to be a new story in the Shaggy universe, because how the multiverse and everything like that was alluded to in the main mod itself, maybe he could be dipping his toes into that sort of notion instead of it just being another part in the mainline series.
Damn, another chapter in the mod that already has like 6 chapters.
Yep, we're going homestuck in this bitch.
I mean, whatever it may be, if it's a new story or whatever, I'm excited to see more. It's just kind of a drag, and I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world, but it's dragging on a bit now. The whole Shaggy meme was, a meme. They're not supposed to live forever, and this was just a Friday Night Funkinized version of the meme. So I feel like
also,
this chapter, these last chapters we got with Zephyrus, they felt like the true ending, but I guess Senor Perez just wants more.
Also, just another thing is for the fact that Senor Perez is a really talented mod creator as well, and I kind of want to see him do something like else, maybe something original, or another Friday Night Funkinized version of another existing IP, or maybe another meme, because like, he's a really talented creator. He makes amazing songs and makes amazing stories, so maybe if he could do something else, even instead of just all the Shaggy stuff all the time, maybe that would be cool.
100%. On a real one, I don't know I don't know anything about this Walten Files mod. In fact, I barely even know about the original Walten Files series. I saw the one next per video, and that was it. And then I edited the Walten Files mod review, and other than that, I've barely seen anything else out of it. Out of my own research, which I did to edit the review. That's all I've seen. I don't know what's coming in this new update, because you were streaming and I didn't watch the stream because I'm a joke man. But you know, what's going on?
Well, first thing, do you know what that sounds like?
What?
A you problem. Anyway, so for the Walten Files update...
Shut your stupid
So for the Walten Files update, it seems that there's going to be 2 new weeks, new characters, and it's going to be continuing in the whole notion that it's going to be a Friday Night Funkin' input of the main story. So, you know, basically the main story and stuff plays out but with Friday Night Funkin' in it. But taking a look at what's being teased in the trailer, it seems that a lot more is coming as well. And seeing some like flashes of things that are going to happen, I think that the way that they're going to be implementing the story and the pacing of the original series, the way that it's going to go into the mod and the way they're going to use them seems very, very unique and interesting. Also, for the fact that there's going to be bug fixes and a polish to the entire thing to make it look even better, it's just so much like cooler to know that that not only are they adding new stuff, but they're still going back to their old like means and updating them and dragging them along with the rest of the mod, which shows that they care. And that's the one thing I'm really, really excited for. 2 new weeks, 7 new songs, and a whole like polish and bug fixes. Like, dude, this is even if it's this is something to be excited for.
I am also really excited to see the inclusion of more of the characters from the original series, and I'm also looking forward to the songs. And I would definitely like to see how boyfriend and girlfriend fit more into the story of the Walten Files, since I feel like a lot of mods that take boyfriend and girlfriend and put them into these stories, not a lot of the time they organically thread them into the universe in some way. So having that happen with the Walten Files, possibly explaining how they got there, the reasonings behind why they're going through all these different battles with all the characters, would be pretty interesting, and I would really like to see what happens.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I said about when I was talking about the mod in my solo review. Yeah, that was one of the things that I brought up, that boyfriend and girlfriend being doesn't feel as organic and feels like they're part of the plot. So seeing what this new update is going to do and seeing that they will hopefully try and include that is going to be really cool to see.
You know, yeah, I'm just saying, I really liked the wording of organic threading. Where did you get that from? Like theosaurus.com or something?
No, I just...
of my ever-developing brain.
And also, I just like to sew bodies together like it's a centipede.
And I like to stab people. What's your point, anyways?
Pico! The Pico is the Pico Days. New update to the freaking main game.
Alright, I'm tired of you, shut up.
Yeah.
So the base game is getting an update on Pico Day. You know, the trailer shows some interesting stuff. It seems that the erect remixes that Kawaii Sprite made are being put into use in, you know, a new mode for the game, as well as we're going to get some new features. Don't really know what that could entail. I mean, I feel like at this point everything is done. I feel like at this point everything's been done by a mod, but I mean, it's going to be cool to see some new features and a new character as well, which, I mean, it's coming out on Pico Day. It has to be something related to Pico School. I mean, if it's not, then
yeah,
we've been duped.
That's what I was thinking. The one sort of like example I can really think in the sort of Pico Day thing. See, when I see that it's releasing on Pico Day, I can see it in two means. First of all, there's going to be some sort of Pico-centric, maybe plot, or yeah, as you said, new character, and it kind of reminds me of the week in Friday Night Funkin' Versus with Pico's battle where he does the spin. It reminds me of that, and it maybe have something to do with that, or maybe it could be Cassandra in it. That would be really cool to see. But I was thinking, if it's releasing on Pico Day, that might just be funny Newgrounds thing, because you know, if it's going to be released on Pico Day, the entirety of Newgrounds is going to like see it and be like, oh, you know.
And the entirety of Newgrounds is also probably going to go down at the same time. Like, all the servers are just going to die.
Yeah, everyone's just going to do the funny pointing Wojak meme, and then like Newgrounds, and then girlfriend's going to pour her drink on the fucking servers again. Can't wait for that to happen.
I'm going to remove that Newgrounds line. I mean, whatever it is, I'm happy that there's new content for the base game, because it's been so long. People were making so many theories, people were chatting so much shit, and now finally we're going to get something on Pico Day. I hope we don't just open Newgrounds and it's just a massive rickroll that says fuck you, but you know, I believe that we're actually getting an update here, and it's going to be related to Pico. I mean, it has to be, and if it isn't in some way, it's content.
You're gonna cry.
You know, that whole like Rickrolling comment just kind of makes me realize that Pico kind of looks like Rick Astley a little bit.
Kinda. Except he's
What do
tiny.
you mean? They're both ginger and
know.
that's it.
He's a troll.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let
gonna
you
let
down.
you down.
Never gonna
Never
run
gonna run
around
around.
and desert. So we also have the erect mode, which, to be honest, I mean, again, content, but at the same time, I'm more interested in a new week and a new character, hopefully, rather than the erect mode, because, I mean, we already said our thoughts on the erect remixes. They're a bit booky, but, you know, at the end of the day, we're getting something.
I think the erect remixes are just going to be funny, hard, balls to the wall version of the original songs. I don't think they're really going to have much of like a. I don't really think they're going to have much of emotion. I think they're going to take more of a backseat, and maybe you can just like go in the menu and when you press the difficulty, you might say erect remix or something like that. I think that might be what it is, or maybe there's going to be something in the free play menu, something close to that. That's how I think they're going to be treating the erect remixes.
Well, I mean, it says it's a mode, so.
Maybe what I'm kind of hoping for to maybe make the erect remixes like they stand out a little bit more. Maybe if they are implemented into the game in some way, maybe whenever they play, stuff will just go like balls to the wall, bash, he's crazy. Like just like basically take the base game and crank the craziness up to 100. Maybe like make the animations very wonky. Just like really let stuff go nuts.
Yeah, Daddy Jones gets naked.
Yeah, it's like it'll just become like the visuals and like Doctor Strange or No Way Home.
Number 6. Boyfriend watches porn and gets naked. Thanks for tuning in to the 5th episode of Sunday Night Small Talk. All of these upcoming updates are really going to spark an uprise, and when the base game updates, I'm sure we'll get a surge of returning players and probably some better engines for mods as well. Overall, just some really exciting stuff that I'm sure most people are probably excited about. Like, sub, share, comment, whatever button is there, just press it, just press it. Except the dislike button.
Subscribe or else.